Great to have you along, and thanks for tuning in to Tuesday Live. It says I'm live. I'm just going to adjust my camera, folks, so I must be live. We'll go on air. On air, it's official. How are we all doing? Welcome to Cole's Place, Tuesday, 7:30-ish UK time. Apologies, I'm a little bit late. I'm just trying to get my camera sorted, folks. Bear with me a minute. Welcome. First person in, if you can. Sorry about my ugly mush out to the camera. If you can give me a picture and sound check, that'd be nice. And I'm just going to log on to my other phone so I can see what you're all saying and what you're all calling me. Live from rainy Bournemouth. Indeed it is. I was going to take you out tonight again. I was going to go out. It's been looking promising. It was sort of brightening up earlier. And then round about 6 o'clock here in Bournemouth, well, it went all dark and grey and minging basically. So to be honest with you, I binned the idea off and I thought, well, stay in and nice and dry with my third big glass of the water of the day. And we'll have a chat and see how everybody is. Hope we're all well. So people are flying in. Thanks for joining in. If you're watching on catch up, my name's Colin. Welcome to Cole's Place. Subscribe if you want because it's free. Hit the thumbs up and check out all my other videos. If you're watching on catch up, you missed it. We go live every Tuesday round about 7:30. Now the weather's supposedly getting better in the UK. I'll be out and about a bit more, but tonight it's absolutely chucking it down, so I didn't bother. Right, anyway, so that's if you're watching on catch up. If you're watching live, good evening, welcome. And thank you for tuning in. Let's see who's in. How are we all doing? JBM, straight out the traps. Sound check, pitch check. Thank you, mate. Martin Wass, good evening, Martin. I hope you're well. Hope you're well, Jay. Anne's in, good evening, Anne. And we need to catch up. Anne, the last couple of days, it's been crazy. Crazy hazy. But we'll catch up, Anne. Maria, good evening, Maria. How are you doing? Eric's in, feeling better. Yeah, perked up a bit, Eric. Perked up a bit. Oh, hang on. Carol Smith, good evening, Carol. Keith's in. Hello, my friend from sunny Dublin. Is it sunny? It's awful here. Someone just walked past my window with an umbrella up, so it must still be raining. All good. Ian's in. Good evening, Ian. How are you doing? How's sunny Tenerife, Ian? You missed me, mate. Eric was over there this past week, causing trouble. David Butler's in. Good evening, David. Tim's in. Still cooking. Watch you later. I'll catch up if you're still alive when I finish eating. Nice one, Tim. Hope you are, mate. Good to see you. I was watching you live from this morning on catch up earlier, Tim. You walk around over to Hard Rock and Lynn, love the shirt. Thank you, Lynn. We'll do a shirt check in a minute. Nice, one of my favourites. This one. I'll tell you about this one. I don't think I've worn it. It's Craig. Good evening, Craig. Nigel's in. Hi, Cole, Saff and chat. But yeah, all good. Thank you, Nigel. Saff is with us. She's in the kitchen. And she's had one of her cooking days. She's had no exams today. I'll give you an exam update. I've been feeling a bit today because they whacked up my blood thinners. I'm sure it's knocked me for six a little bit. I'm feeling so today. I was meant to go out this afternoon to meet some mates, meet up with Eric, but I just didn't go. But I feel a bit better now. I've had something to eat, bit of a kip, and feeling a bit better, so it might have been that. But yeah, what was I going to say? I've totally gone off track what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Saff's in the kitchen, so she had a day off today. She's not done any exams today. Don't know why I forgot about that. She's been at home all day, so she's been testing her culinary skills today. She's done a bit of revision. She's got physics tomorrow. I said, come away from it. She's made up some tacos and she's done cheesecake and all sorts of stuff. So she's in there now, putting the finishing pieces to a raspberry and white chocolate cheesecake. If it turns out all right, I'll post a picture later. Anyway, yeah, hope you're well, Keith. Yeah, nice wee vlog from Eric. Good job. Yeah, it's doing well. Eric did say before he went away the other week, we didn't get a chance to see him much before he went away. He said, oh, while I'm away, I'll do a couple of videos for you, a bit of a laugh. I went, yeah, go on then. And he only got home last night. He's back in UK now. And I thought he forgot. And then roundabout, I was going to pick him up from the airport, but he made other arrangements. But he messaged me with 2 or 3 videos. So I put that one together. And he's done a Veronica's one, which, what do you call it? I've not had a chance to look at it yet, but I'll have a look at it and get that one up as well. Oh dear. Ian at home, brilliant. Yeah, sunny Tenerife. Ian, are you over for a couple of weeks, are you, Ian? That'll be nice, won't it? Emma Gulliver, evening Emma, how are you doing? Hope you and Saff are okay. How many exams has she got left? Well, I'll do a full update in a minute, Emma, but she's got a couple more this week, then she's off for half term. And then after half term, she's got about another week, about another 5 or 6 after half term, maybe a few more than that. They're doing like one a day. But yeah, so she's not out the woods yet. She's still ready to murder somebody. Can I have a slice? I'll see what I can do for you, Craig. Shropshire Steve's in. Evening. How are you, Steve? Evening, Colin, Saff. Oh, great vlog from Eric. Yeah, he didn't do too bad. He did have I should have given him a gimbal. I've got my spare gimbal. I should have. If I'd known he was going to go for it like that, he could have took me gimbal and gone for it. But I think he did well, and the commentary was bang on. Like dare I say it, I think his commentary was better than some certain other vloggers we might know. We're gonna have to get him a channel set up. Now he's already nicked me karaoke gigs. I'm not having nicking me viewers as well. We'll set you the channel up, Eric. All the travel with Taz. Alright, Taz, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Marie Alt is in. Good evening, Marie. How are you? How's Carl? Hope family's well. Nick is in. Good evening, Colin, Saff. Hope all is good, you both, and Saff's doing well. Have a lovely rest of the week and take care. Will do, Nicky. Will do. Yeah, not been feeling 100% last day or two, got to be honest. But yeah, I'm all right now. Are you and Saff coming to Brighton during half term? Yeah, I'll talk about next week in a bit, Emma. Yeah, possibly. Looking at. Not sure the night won't be much good. Say hi to Saff. Everyone who saw there said hi. Yeah, nice one. Saw the pictures of Dave Butler and Julie Eric, but I was half dead last night, so I didn't get around to replying. Simon Marks, evening Simon, how you doing? I'm swooping down the comments just to catch up, then I'll tell you what's been going on. Simon Marks, how you doing, Simon? Hi to everyone in chat. Nice to have you along, mate. Welcome. Taz is good. Righty. Oh, yeah, so I hope everyone's well. Hope you've all had a good week. I was busy, really mad busy over the weekend. Certain people go on holiday and they leave karaoke gigs empty everywhere, you know what I mean? It's terrible, isn't it? No, I'm only messing. Didn't cover any of Eric's. Yeah, I had a mad busy weekend. I did my games night Saturday, karaoke. Eric, I've not told you this, but for some reason, every gig I did last week was busy. Jug last week was nuts. Totally nuts, the jug last Wednesday. Thursday night at Thursdays, that was busy from sort of about 10 onwards. Hopping Friday was absolutely mental. The whole world came in there. Games night Saturday was crazy. And then Sunday, got up, spent some time with Saff. We did the Portsmouth burger video, which I'll talk about in a bit, because I've had a few interesting comments and messages sent to me about the Portsmouth burger video. Yeah, so, and then, like I say, I got it yesterday morning. I felt absolutely grotty, and it was weird because they prescribed me my blood thinners, but upped the dose a little bit. And I took the first lot on Sunday. I thought I'll wait till I finish work. And I took the first lot on Sunday. And I woke up yesterday feeling like I don't know, just like the hangover from hell. And yeah, been rough all last night, all today. But I've took some today as well. And I feel okay now. So we'll see how they go. Yeah. So that was it. I've been mad busy. Got a mega busy weekend coming up, so I've not done much today and yesterday, so that's all that. I'll tell you about the weekend in a bit. In terms of next week, Saff is off next week. She's off on half term. She actually finishes on Thursday, her last exam. Then she's got a day off, Friday, and then it's end of term, end of May bank holiday, isn't it, next week? And then she's off the week after that. So one day, I think it's Emma who's asking, because you've got your son's pub there, haven't you? One day next week, yeah, we're looking at possibly Monday or Tuesday. Probably not Monday, because I'll be, I'll be dead to the world. Tuesday or Wednesday next week, weather permitting, yeah, we're gonna go shoot back over to Brighton, because we've got a couple of things to do in that, and we'll be spending a day in Brighton. Although it could, is it going to be Tuesday? I'm gonna have to I'll have a look at the weather. I've not planned that far ahead yet. I've got this weekend to contend with, So it's going to either be, yeah, Wednesday or Thursday next week, Emma, it'll probably be. And then we've got a couple more trips next week as well, you see. We're trying to rope in a couple of other locations where we're going to go next week, myself and Saff. So I just want to make the most of it while she's off next week. And apparently the weather's going to be good as well. Anyway, enough of me babbling. Everything good, Marie says. Carl's just finished work. Sending my regards, Marie. Hope you're well. Anne Elton, wasn't too good myself this week. I saw your message, Anne. Emergency dentist yesterday. Antibiotics for infection. That happened to me back in September, if you remember. My cheek went out here. Oh, nothing worse. Nothing worse. Are they Clopidogrel? That's what I'm on, the blood thinners. No, Craig. They are Rivaroxaban or something like that. There's a river and an X in it. Don't know what they're called, but basically they more or less doubled the dosage after my scan last week, and I'm on them. Well, I'm on them indefinitely at the moment. Spoke to the doctor yesterday. He's booked me in for a haematologist. I've had my scans. The scans have revealed that the clots are actually more or less diminishing now. You know, they're next to gone. But they want to do some investigation work. So I think before they completely go, they want some blood tests and stuff, which I did when I was in hospital the other week. But I've got to go back to a haematologist. So I'm just waiting for the date for a haematologist appointment, which, according to the GP yesterday, should be in the next week or so, hopefully. And so we can go and find out what's causing them. But they've given me the okay to fly. He said if I'm going to fly, especially to Tenerife, I've just got to walk up and down the plane every half hour and drink loads of water. Every medical professional I have spoken to has told me I've got to drink at least 3 pints of water a day. So I'm drinking the water. Kitchen pubs close Mondays. Yeah, thank you, Emma. Yeah, sorry, it won't be Monday because it's bank holiday, and I'm going to be absolutely shattered Monday. I've got a lot on this weekend. So it's probably going to be all like Wednesday or Thursday, Emma. But we're going to check out the weather and what else we've got lined up, and I'll let you know. No problem. Hope you feel okay now, Anne. Yeah, absolutely, Anne. Rest up, get better. Going for pre-op next Tuesday. God, we're all ill, aren't we? Look at Mariolti going for a pre-op next Tuesday for my wrist, having fusion done. We're dropping like flies. At least the clots are going. Yeah, absolutely, Taz. You have to look at the positive. Yeah, they are going, and I've not had. More importantly, I've not had any more since. So that's the main thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? My biggest fear is the dentist, says Carol. Tell me about it. Oh my word. Yeah. There you go. So 34 in. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you're all okay. I've not got no massive news, just updates and just let you lot get a chance to get you together in chat, because I'm not sure who's been going live and when over the weekend, or indeed if anyone has. I know Rick and Shelley do the Hoppies thing on a Thursday, which I can never get a chance to see these days with me Thursday gig. And I know, is Tim back in the morning? Well, Tim is back in the mornings, because I saw one this morning briefly when he was in Playa Pariso. So yeah, so it's just let you evening people who work in the day or whatever you do in a day and can't speak on Tim's, just let you all have a chance to get together and say hello to each other. So, but I've got no massive breaking news. Life is on hold for exams and blood clots at the moment. Talking of exams, I will let you all know. First of all, a massive thank you for all your messages. Again, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I never used to push them, and I'm not pushing them, but it's just a way that anyone can drop me a message if you want to shout at me for anything, or insult me, or give me feedback, which, you know, a lot of people do. But at the same time, there's quite a few of you guys, people who don't even come in the chat, actually. A couple of them have said, we don't like coming in the chat. Fair enough. But I do get messages on Instagram and Facebook, and most of them are in relation to Saff and her exams and how she's doing with her joints and stuff. And it's really kind, and I do pass them all on. I always tell her, you know, I always say Patrick Morins sent this message, Anne sent this message, whoever. I always pass them on, and it gives her a massive lift. So yeah, a load of people have been asking. She's doing really well, considering she's doing really well. She had English literature second exam the other day. That's done and dusted now. She's very confident in that. She's done a maths one. She's had chemistry, which Chemistry, she said she struggled a little bit. She said, but everybody struggled on it. It was a hard paper. A couple of kids in the class have had a few meltdowns. She hasn't, touch wood, thankfully. But other than that, no, she's doing really well. She's very positive. She's got physics tomorrow. And then I think she's got one in the afternoon as well. Is it Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it? And I think she's got one on Thursday, and then she breaks up half term. So that'll be a nice break for her. But no, she's doing really well. She comes home absolutely shattered sometimes. She's not in the main exam room with the rest of the year because of the seating, and she uses a laptop. She is sort of segregated a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. And sometimes she comes home due to the seating and the movement. She comes home a little bit achy and a bit tired. But other than that, she's doing really well. So really pleased for her. So keep it up, Saff. She's in the kitchen making a raspberry and white chocolate cheesecake. So she might drop in the chat in a bit. Comments. Emma's got to have a partial knee replacement at the end of the year as of patellofemoral osteoarthritis. Wow. God, we're all going. Cold age. Yeah, it is, Marie. Yeah, I'm 24 now, Marie. You know, I'm starting to lose it, aren't I? Great, the clots are shrinking. Absolutely. Thank you, David. Hope you're well, mate. Kevin Stamps. Hi, mate. Hope you're Saff okay. Still in hospital. No news regarding operation. Keep chin up. Oh, mate. Is it this channel jinxing everyone, do you think? Hey, is this like the sick channel? You know what I mean? Sunday was live with Rick and Shelley. So I missed that one. Oh, Sunday was just nuts. Susan McLaughlin's in. Evening, Susan. Hope you're well. Yeah, exams are going well. Yeah, thank you, Susan. They certainly are, as I was just saying. Hope you caught that. Ian at home. Big dress. Oh, yeah, we're all... Cole's 20... How do you... Keith, I'm 24, I've just said. Don't be telling people the wrong age. Bet Saff can't wait for half term. She certainly can't. We're gonna get out and about and do a few things. So yeah, just hope the weather perks up. We had a glorious day. What day was it? Can't remember what day it was now. Was it Friday, Saturday? There was a day here over the weekend, and the weather, I think it was Friday and Saturday, the weather was absolutely phenomenal. It was like mid-20s, beautiful sunshine. Sunday wasn't too bad, and yesterday was hit and miss, and today is just downright ropey. It was nice this morning when I put the post up. I thought, oh, a bit hopeful, and then as the day's gone on, it's gone greyer and greyer, and everyone's got their umbrellas out now. Travel with Taz. Is anyone with YouTube on Facebook so I can request from my channel page? I think most people are, Taz. If you go into Tenerife Friends, which is Anne and Neil's and Marie's Tenerife Friends Facebook group, if you're not there already, go look up Tenerife Friends. I'm sure Anne will stick a link up. If you go in there, you'll find most people. You were suffering before you subscribed, so it's not the channel then, that's a jinx. As long as Saff does her best, that's the main thing. Well done. Absolutely, Taz, and that's what I keep saying to her. It's not a competition. I say to her, you know, without her knowing, I'm trying to sort of take all the pressure away from her because the school put enough on them. But I'm trying to say to her, there's no pressure. You know, it's not a competition. It's not, you know, life doesn't depend on it. It's nice if she can get 25 straight A's and be top of the year and all that, but life isn't like that. You've just got to do your best, which I'm sure she is doing. So, yeah. Vinny, good evening, Vinny. We're all at an age when we ask our friend, how are you? They tell you then start playing top trumps with your tablets. Oh, dear, yeah. I'm only on the one at the minute. Probably got more to come. Confident Saff will do great. Yeah, so am I, David. She'll be fine. 20, get it right, Keith. Get it right, 24, eh? I was 23 in December, 24 in December when I was out with Eric. There you go, Anne stuck. Right, so Taz, if you go to Tenerife Friends, you'll find most people on there if you just search people by name, or feel free to pop your Facebook link profile up here, whatever you want to do. Saturday was our best day in Liverpool, but it's raining now. Yes, same here, Susan. Saturday was beautiful here. Friday seems the best day next week in Brighton. High of 19 and sunny all day and light winds. Friday is a no-no for me, Emma, because I'm working Friday night. I've got a gig Friday night, and I've also got to be on site. Oh no, it's next week, isn't it? Possibly. I was thinking this week, possibly. If that's a sunniest day, but we'll wait till nearer the time. Evening Prash, love the shirt, fresh cut too. No, I've just not ruffled it, Prash. Same hairdo. I'll give you the shirt. Check it out, a close-up. It's a Quicksilver. Look at that, nice big red hibiscus flowers. There you go. Oh, yeah, Quicksilver. I bought this one from Devon. This is an old one, this. Bought this one from Devon years ago. I'm sure some of you will know it. There's a little coastal village called, well, it's a town called Croyd Bay. A lot of surfing goes on there, North Devon. And there's a little town just down the road called Braunton. And there was a surf shop in Braunton. And I was in there and I saw the shirt and I thought, do you know what, I'll buy that. Was it this one? I think it was this one, can't remember. Just answer the 3 questions. Anyway, how are you, Prash? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Good to see you still on YouTube, Prash. Stick in there, right? Stick in there. Don't open up a new channel, Prash. Stay as you are. That's my input. You know what you've got to do. Thursday or Tuesday, not too bad either. Wednesday, rain all day. Probably going to be Thursday then, Emma, but I'll let you know. 38 in, look at that. Hit the thumbs up, people. Yeah, so going forwards then, I've got to take one of these, 2 of these flipping horse pills a day for thinning me blood and whatever else they're doing to me, and they give me loads of spots. And I've got to start drinking 3 pints of water, and hopefully I'll stay alive for my next Tenerife trip. Oh, which before anyone asks, I've not booked anything as yet. Saff and I were discussing possibly sometime in July after her exams, but again, we'll let you know near the time. Another quickie, and this isn't a negative, this isn't a moan. I had a message, I don't know if any of you have seen, I don't know how many actually watch all my videos. Don't blame me if you don't. It's still raining outside. There's people walking past in the car park with umbrellas, so it's still raining here in Bournemouth. I don't know if any of you saw, I did a video the other night after me gig on Friday, came home, and there's a mate of mine who lives over to the other side, Southampton way, and he watches the channel, and he was telling me about a burger van up in Portsmouth, and he said it's on the top of a big hill and you get a great view. And I said to Saff, we'll go and have a look, because Saff likes her burgers on a Friday. And I said, what we'll do is, didn't get time Friday daytime, because she had an exam Friday afternoon and I was working Friday night. So what we'll do, I said, if you're not too tired Friday, as a bit of a treat, when I finish work Friday night, we'll drive over Portsmouth and we'll go and have a late night burger. So that's what we did. Now, at that time of night, it's only 30-40 minutes away, maybe a little bit longer, straight up the M27 we were there. And it's called Mad Mix Burger Bar, or Mad Mix Burger Van, or whatever it's called. And it's perched on top of a hill on like a little picnic area. And on Friday night when we got there, it was a lovely clear night. It's perched, and you've got like a vista of the whole of Portsmouth, South Sea Portsmouth. On a clear day, you can see over to Southampton, I'm sure, but at night you can see the big Spinnaker Tower. Absolutely beautiful view, lovely. The camera didn't do it justice. So we went up there Friday, we had a burger. Saff wasn't keen on hers, mine wasn't too bad. I had a massive big one, I kid you not. It was like that. It was a 2-hand job, right? It was a huge burger. And we did that, and we got back at about, I don't know, 3 in the morning, something like that, went straight to bed. And for a laugh, we videoed it, right, as part of Burger Friday. We've done Hard Rock, we've done Lucky Sevens, we've got one in Bournemouth that we've done, but I've not published it yet. And we did it as a Burger Friday, just to show, people the stuff we get up to. And I put the video up and I thought, people aren't going to like it, but it's had a fair few views, to be fair. I think it's on about 400 or 500 views. Now then, this isn't a moan, right? I don't mind getting any type of feedback, whether it's good or bad, right? I don't mind whether you put it in the comments, or I don't mind whether you send it on Facebook or Instagram, right? I don't mind that. But I got a comment off through one of my other social media platforms, right? I got a comment, and the comment was along the lines of, right, it's terrible that you take your daughter out for food at 2 a.m. on a school night. What are you thinking about? Would it not be more suitable as a parent to do it in the afternoon as some form of treat? And that was it, okay? And I didn't know the person. I'm looking at I'm not social media savvy, but I'm guessing it was a fake profile, because the person, I didn't recognise the name, and it just looked totally fake. So I replied to it and I said, I will address that issue on the live Tuesday night. So I'm going to address it now. If that person's watching, which I hope you are, I do think it's appropriate that I take Saff at 2 a.m. for a burger when I want to. But bear in mind, it wasn't a school night. It was Friday night, Saturday morning. I don't know if you're from the UK, but schools don't open on a Saturday in the UK. And as well as that, she's 16. And as far as I know, most of her schoolmates are still awake at that age playing video games. She was out with me in the car, having something to eat, having a bit of a laugh. So if you're going to send me a comment, at least put your name to it and get it right. It did clearly state in the video, because I went like that with my phone. I said, look, and if you check the video, it says Saturday, 17th of May or whatever, 1:30 a.m. So there's my answer to that feedback, okay? And another question I've been asked as well, a bit more serious, but not in a bad way. I've been asked, can I schedule the lives that I do on a Tuesday night so everybody gets notification of when I start? First of all, I don't believe YouTube lets me do that in terms of scheduling an actual live. I did schedule something once, and I was a couple of minutes late turning up in the chat. I did a premiere, and I was a couple of minutes late turning up in the chat. And again, I got a little bit of abuse for it. So because of the way life is for me, in terms of my phone's constantly going due to work, I've got Saff to think about, blah, 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 blah. I tend not to schedule anything. You know, I put a time up, 7:30. Sometimes I'm a minute or two earlier, sometimes I'm a minute or two later. But, you know, most people are fine with that. So no, I don't schedule anything, because if I'm late, I don't upset anyone. And two, it doesn't really get me any more viewers or anything. So, you know, we'll keep things as they are. Yeah, so I don't take Saff out on school nights at 2 a.m. unless I'm in Tenerife and we go down Veronica's. There's my answer to that one. Kitchen pub is closed on Mondays. Right, okay, that's where we're up to. No, it isn't. I've done loads since then. Oh my God, there's been loads of comments while I've been waffling on, moaning. Taz has joined the Facebook friends. Matthew Navarro, when am I going to Benny, mate? Yeah, I was hoping to go. Hi, Matthew, how are you? I was hoping to go at the beginning of May, Matthew, but the blood clots stopped play. So that'll be sometime before the end of the summer, hopefully, for a quick trip. Going Saturday. Yeah, Lynn, you're off to Tenerife. I'll have a baby Guinness and a Dubliner. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get a photo as well. Yeah, nice, thanks. Yeah, not that I'm jealous. Eric, are you doing a quiz tomorrow? I'm at Charmers to swing by on the way home. Also, let me know when you want to kit your car out. That'd be a good one to do snapshot posts. Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, will do. I am doing a quiz tomorrow if I'm still alive. Yeah, 8 till 2 in the jug. Watching that video, Saff wasn't impressed. She wasn't that impressed. Her burger was minging, to be fair. Her burger was minging. Mine was all right. Mine was nice, bit salty, but it was nice. Damien Hooper, hi everyone. I'm here just in background. Damien, how are you? How's life, Cole? How's Saff going? Yeah, she's fine, Damien. She's in the middle of making a raspberry and white chocolate cheesecake as we speak. She's having a revision break. Prash, did I get a chance to listen to your audio? I can't remember, Prash. I'll go back on my messages. I'm way behind on my messages, people, honestly. I do apologise. I'm sort of snatching messages here and there. If you've sent me a message on Messenger or whatever, I will get to them by tonight / tomorrow. But I'll have a listen, Prosh. Keith, so fantastic as you look yourself with Saff. Oh, cheers, Keith, thank you. That's a bright shirt. Gotta be a bright shirt. Nigel, YouTube does allow scheduling of lives. Fair enough, Nigel. If it allows them, great, but I won't be scheduling my lives, mate, honestly. Not worth it. Not worth the hassle. I always go live round about 7:30, give or take a minute. If it's 8 o'clock, I'll let you know it's 8 o'clock. If it's 8:30, I'll let you know it's 8:30. But honestly, it doesn't have any effect on the figures, whether I schedule them or not. All that happens is if I'm a minute late or 2 minutes late, I get folk getting upset and sending me daft messages. So, you know, Susan, ignore you. Yeah, Susan, I was watching one of Kevin's videos today where he's getting a lot of daft comments on his videos. It's part and parcel of the course. And, you know, you put yourself in the arena, you display a little bit of your life, and obviously people are entitled to have an opinion, which, fine. That person who messaged me that, I'm sure he or she have got that opinion, and I respect it. They probably didn't watch the video properly, to be fair, because I do show my phone and it says it's 1 a.m. on a Saturday morning. You know, but I did say to him, I said, I'm not going to address it back to what I think was a fake profile. I'll address it on the live, and then there's no misunderstanding then, because other people have heard what I've got to say. Fantastic. Oh, thank you, Anne. Yeah, of course I've got an interest in art, yeah. Evening, Colin, all in chat. Evening, Una, how you doing? Carol Smith was a great video. Saff was funny with a score. I thought it was a good video. I thought it was a really funny video. Something different, because all my videos over the past, 6 or 7 weeks have been Tenerife, walking up and down the Golden Mile or sitting in Chinese restaurants. I just thought it'd be something different, that's all. Because don't forget my channel, it's not about Tenerife. I'm not a Tenerife vlogger, people. I'm just me, and I go to Tenerife now and again. I do other things in life as well as go to Tenerife, and I just wanted to show you that. I wasn't interested in how many views it got. I wasn't interested in anything. It's just one of them things me and Saff do, because we're absolutely mental, and I just thought it'd be a bit of fun, and it was not meant to be taken seriously. I was like, you know, I'm taking Saff out on a school night at 2 in the morning, and she loved it anyway. She loved the journey. She didn't love the burger. Don't forget to like the live. Thank you, Taz. Yeah, Damien, Damien just had my bone yesterday. Fingers crossed. Damien, join the sick room, mate. Everyone here is either infected, waiting for an operation, or has got someone up with them. Join the club, mate. Webb is in, waiting for dinner. Boom. How are you, Webby? Hope you're well. It's routine now on a Tuesday for your lives. Yeah, that's it, Taz. That's absolutely no need to schedule them. I'm here at 7:30 or thereabouts. If it's going to be more than 10 minutes later, I'll always say the time in a post. You know, if I've got to take a phone call, I've got someone coming or whatever, you know, on occasion it's been 8 o'clock or 8:30, hasn't it? And I've always said that. I won't keep anyone waiting for more than a few minutes, you know what I mean? But yeah, and it's just a chance for everyone to pop in, say hello to each other of an evening with a cup of tea, have a moan at me, call me a bad dad for taking my kid out on a school night at 2 a.m. and and make fun of Eric if he pops in as well. No matter what, yeah, Webby, we're absolutely bang on, mate. Absolutely bang on. I've been a bit peaky last day or two. I saw your photos, Webby, getting the plane and all that from England, mate. Hope you had a good time over here. Hope you had fun with your family, mate. But it's good to be back in the sun. But yeah, we're all fine. Saf's doing really good with her exams, mate. She's doing proper. I've been a bit last day or two, but I'm back on fine fettle now, ready for the weekend. So it's all good, Webby. Thank you. Nicky, no matter what you do in life, so exactly, Nicky, that is it, isn't it? My old man used to say, right? My old man, when he was alive, he always used to say, you can't please 100% of the people 100% of the time, and if you do, you'll die trying. So I think that's it. I think I don't know what the figures are on the video, right? I think I've got about 400 people have viewed it, so it's 400 views, and I've had one negative out of it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I made a video with Saff when I was in Tenerife in March, and I was expecting, and it would have been a bit more fairer, I was expecting a lot of criticism for doing that video with her, and it was the one where I took her to Veronica's. Now, if somebody had pulled me up on that and said you shouldn't have took her down Veronica's because it's dodgy and rough, I'd go, all right, fair enough, because let's be honest, it can be dodgy and rough. And it was during school term time. The fact remains, she should have been in school, whereas she was on holiday with me. So I was wide open to criticism from that, and no one did. Not one person said you shouldn't have done that. But I take it for a burger on a Friday night after work, and I'm the devil incarnate. You know what I mean? Patrick Morin's in just on a train back from a day trip to Belfast. Nice one, mate. Hope you are, Patrick. Mark LFC, Col, I've had an idea. We need you in a Webby vest and hat one Tuesday. One of his caps. All right, I don't think I've got one. I'll try and dig one out. Stick a vest on. With me tattoos and that, I'll look like a certain member of society who doesn't stay in one place in a vest, won't I? But I'll see if I get a cap. I'll borrow one of Webby's. Prash, Col, myself and Mum Super wanted to watch your cooking video with Saff. How do we find it? Any idea what we type in? I love that video. Can't remember what I called the video, Prash. It was something along the lines of nobody believed I made this. It was round about, I think it's about January. So only go back a few months on the channel, mate, when I made a big sausage roll. If you can't, listen, Prash, when I listen to your audio later that you send me, I'll send you a link to it, mate, if you can't find it. Eric, next time I go near with you and Saff while you're driving, I'll video me and her ripping you to bits. She's hilarious and defo got my sense of humour. Yeah, at least somebody did. Saff, yeah? Eric says you're hilarious. I know. She knows. At least somebody does. Damien, I'm off. So sorry. Hey, no problem, Damien. Hope you are, mate. Damien, keep in touch. Take it easy, mate. Thanks for popping in. Nigel, do you do the same with your DJ job? Can't guarantee a time when you turn up. I'll be perfectly honest, Nigel. Sometimes, yes, I do. I always guarantee a turn up, which is more important than the time I turn up. As long as I turn up on time to perform when I'm due to start, what time I actually turn up is entirely down to me. So I don't guarantee a time I turn up. I guarantee that I will turn up and I'll be on time to start at the time required. So yeah, simple as that. And I'll be honest with you, if I put a public notice out scheduling my DJ job, that wouldn't mean more people turn up. It'd just mean people think, he's a bit of a stick in the mud. Because DJing, like YouTube, is casual and a bit of a laugh. Evening, Eric, enjoyed the video. Yeah, absolutely. One negative, that's because I haven't commented. Comment away, Mark. Oh, I'm trying to let this water be third one today. Mark LFC, dodgy. She knows Eric. He's a West Ham fan, so much worse than Veronica's. Absolute 100%, Mark. You know Eric without having even met him. Dodgy and rough. I couldn't put him any better myself. Me and my hubby must be bad parents for letting our 10-year-old daughter stay out with us in the bars till 11:30ish when we're on holiday in Spain. Oh, Emma, how dare you, eh? Oh, what are you doing? That means your daughter's going to be a massive failure in life. Keep her out till 1:30, she's on holiday. You had to make sure she got a burger, absolutely. Only me can wear a hat like Peaky Blinders in Tenerife. Yeah, it is your domain, Webby. Hats and caps don't suit me. Eric wears a cap all the time and it suits him fine. Webby, that cap of yours suits you fine. I stick a cap on, it makes my head look about 8 foot long, so I can't wear caps. Saff said it's because it is, eh? Hurry up with the cheesecake. Jamie Priest, how are you, Jamie? Just got in. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're all good. Patrick's having trouble with his Wi-Fi, so don't forget to thank Anne for her generous work. As always, Patrick, and thank you for reminding me. Is Saff going to show the cheesecake? Someone's saying. Susan McLaughlin saying, are you going to show your cheesecake? Hey? Susan McLaughlin said, are you going to show everybody your cheesecake? Maybe, Susan. If it's not ready in time, I'll stick a photo on a community post, and you can all you can all give it a rating out of 10. Give it 3 out of 10. Prash, hey Colin, I'm going to catch up before I sleep, as I rather give this my full attention and catch up later. Driven 230 miles yesterday, driven 190 today, so I'm going to have a quick nap. All right, Prash, get yourself some rest, mate, because no doubt you're on the road tomorrow going away or doing whatever. So yeah, catch up. I'll send you a link, Prash, and I'll listen to your message later. I do apologise. Apologies to anyone whose messages I've not read or seen last day or two, because it's been absolutely manic. Like I said, I've not done much in terms of out and about over the last day or two. I've just been sort of chilling out, but I've just been trying to catch up with myself. Speaking of which, the merry-go-round starts again tomorrow. So tomorrow night, as Eric said, I'm doing a quiz tomorrow night. Then I've got a gig Thursday in town. Friday, I've got the hop in, and then that's when the madness begins, because it's Maybank holiday weekend. And here in Bournemouth, as I'm sure a lot of you are fed up of hearing me say, I've got the Bournemouth Sevens Rugby Festival this weekend. So I've got 2 Saturdays. I've got 4 gigs, 4 bookings Saturday and Sunday. One's at the Bournemouth Sevens Rugby Festival, and I'm doing Saturday and Sunday there. There's 30,000 people going to that one, and that's karaoke in what they call the VIP. So the Rugby Festival, just to explain it without boring you all silly, it's the world's biggest combined sport and music festival, and it's held in Bournemouth every year. It's based around 7-a-side rugby, but they do other sports as well. Netball, hockey, loads of stuff. And then of an evening, it turns into like a big music festival. So they've got like Rudimental, Wilkinson, there's loads there, and me. And there's all different, like a festival, there's all different tents with different types of music. There's food stalls, all sorts, loads going on. It's absolutely huge, and it's absolutely crazy. Rugby players, oh, it's nuts. So I'm doing that both days this weekend, 5 till 7, Saturday and Sunday. And then after that, I've got a gig Saturday night in Parkstone in Poole, which those of you who were watching my birthday in Tenerife videos, where myself, Eric and Phil went playing crazy golf, it's Phil's pub, the New Star. So I'm there Saturday night, so I'm leaving the festival site at 7, which is a mammoth task in itself, because getting off site at a festival like that, you can't just walk out. You've got to do all sorts to get out, right? And it's mad busy around there. It's right next to Bournemouth Airport. So I've got to literally come out of that and then go straight to my Saturday night booking. And then Sunday, I'm back at the festival till 7 o'clock. And then, again, I've got to get off site and I've got to go to my Sunday night booking, which is a pub in Bournemouth Town Centre that I do every Friday. So the weekend's going to be pretty manic. So this time next week, I'll be sitting here moaning about the same things, not being able to catch up and answer all my messages. So bear with me, guys. Yeah, Prash is off. Butter and Weetabix cheesecake. No, don't. She's doing raspberry and white chocolate, Mark. I forgot for a minute then. Quirky idea, Cole. You should do a Tenerife vlogger quiz here on a Tuesday night. Ooh, a quiz. I watched Johnny Vlogger do his quizzes. It seems a bit complicated because he has to give everybody 30 seconds and everyone ends up arguing or copying each other. Maybe not a Tuesday night, maybe another night, Mark. But yeah, I need some time to prepare that. 44 in. Welcome, people. Thank you. If you're in the background and you're new to the channel and you want to come in and say hello, please do so. Let us know who you are and where you're from. Everyone's welcome. We're all ill. We're all waiting operations, or we're all getting over something. So if you're not well, chip in. I'm the world's worst, right? I've got everything wrong with me in a minute. Cole's homemade sausage roll versus Saff's homemade cake. Who wins? My sausage roll. Come on, Prash, behave. Busy. Yeah, it is mad busy. But I'm not moaning about that, Taz. It's good to be busy. At this time of year, when you live in Bournemouth and you do what I do, if you're not busy, then something's wrong. That's the way I look at it. And it pays for me little trips. It pays for me 2 a.m. burgers. Eric, I've got a cap for you. Just one on the Saff burger run. You're way more diplomatic than me. I'd have said that Saff is pretty... Yeah, that's it, Eric. I mean, people comment, right? I didn't take offence by it. I just wanted to answer it because I told the person who commented. They sent it me on Instagram, and it was, the profile was like, it was just a blank profile, and I thought, why don't you just put your name to it for a start, or just come in the chat and ask me. You know, Nigel's picked me up tonight on not scheduling the lives. I don't mind that, as long as I can answer it honestly. I don't mind. But what was I going to say? Yeah, people ask questions and they're asking, but in fairness to them, they don't know the full story. They just see what they just know what they see. You know, like anything in life, you know, what I know about Liverpool Football Club, my favourite football club, is what I read and see on the TV and newspapers, which is 1% of what really goes on. It's the same with YouTube, isn't it? You know, although I put a lot of my life on YouTube and people see what they see, it's only sort of a small percentage of it. So, but if you're going, my point of it was, if you're going to say I'm taking Saff on a school night, at least get it right. It was blatantly clear in the video. I made it blatantly clear it wasn't a school night. And even if it was, so what? But yeah, you're right, Eric, and I appreciate that, mate. She is clued up. If she didn't want to go because she was worried about having to get up the next day, she'd tell me straight and I'd accept it. Mark LFC, who's had 3 pubs in 30 years? There's the first question. Nobody'd know the answer to that one, Mark, because he's never mentioned it in the last hour. Prash, I'm in absolute agony. My clutch foot hurt and my hands hurt a lot.
Same.
Yeah. Prash, I don't know if that picked up on camera, but Saff says the same, even though she doesn't drive. Eve is in. Good evening, Evie. How are you doing? Stuart Donnelly phoned the doctor today. They told me to call back next week. Seriously, what the hell? Flipping heck, Stuart. It's worse than Bournemouth. Eric says, most teenagers her age are out on a Friday night hanging around off licenses and vape shops, then trying to go to nightclubs and bars. Yeah, that's it. She was sat in the car with me eating a burger. She wasn't like, what you call it? She wasn't, you know, running outside Pop World with a can of beer in her hand, was she? Is the Sevens Rugby Festival a social event, or did they actually play some rugby? Good question, David. And I'll tell you what, to be fair, it is a social event. It's a massive social event, but the owners of the festival are very, very sport-orientated people. Dodge Woodall, without wanting to name drop him, but he won't mind. He's a massive, massive, massive sort of figure in the Sevens rugby world. The festival's been going since 2008, and I think he was can't remember who he used to play for. He's played rugby. He's got a massive rugby past. So yeah, as a sporting event, it's massively recognised on the rugby sevens circuit. And if you go in the daytime, I think they kick off at about 11 o'clock, something like that. Right up to 5 o'clock, not a lot really happens on the sort of festival side of things. It's all sport. So you've got about half a dozen games of rugby going on at once. It's an actual full-on tournament. So you've got all the netball and rugby and hockey and whatever else to play and all going on in the daytime. So yeah, the bars are open. You can get food and stuff if you want to. There are people milling round, but I'd say 90% of the people are there for the sport in the daytime. And then round about 5, 6 o'clock when that finishes, that's when it transforms into, what you call it? It's like Veronica's on acid. You know what I mean? Well, I'm going to vlog it. What they've said to me is I can actually vlog it. So I can vlog it from behind the scenes. I'll show you exactly what goes on. I'll do a vlog of the whole weekend. I won't do a Saturday and Sunday one because from my perspective, the 2 days will be very much the same. From a festival goes perspective, they'll be different. But from my perspective, they'll be the same. So I'll do like a weekend vlog, if you like, and I'll stick it on next week when I get a chance. and you can see exactly what goes on. It's really good. I just hope the weather's good, because like any festival, if the weather's good, it's much better. But if you want to have a look at what goes on, bournemouth7s.com, go to that website and you can see all the bits and bobs that are going on. It's a huge thing. As I say, it's the biggest of its kind in the world. So it's a massive honour to actually be part of it, to be fair. But yeah, good question, David. Wagwan Tours, how are you, Kirk? That notification say you were live only just came through. Oh, you get notifications? If Nigel's still in the chat, Wagwan Tours had a notification that I went live. Sorry, it's only just come through, mate. It's YouTube, innit? Webby's off, food on the table. Nice one, Webby. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you well. Love to Dawn. Free pubs, 30 years. Prash Super, just subscribed. Go and sleep 25 minutes. Bye all. Cheers, Prash. I did mean to ask any more. Ask me anything planned in future. Do really. Right, they asked me anything. Yeah, there's loads I want to do, Mark, to be honest with you. But it's just getting pin people down to do them, isn't it? They seem to. It's easier when I'm in Tenerife at the same time with another YouTuber, to be fair, because they just seem to make time, like Kevin did on the last trip. Yeah, Macmaster Lee said he'd do one, but he's flitting off here, there, and everywhere with his flipping Porsche. If he ever comes to Bournemouth, which he keeps on banging on about he's going to do one day, I'll do one with him. I want to do one with Keith, all things Tenerife. We were going to do one St. Patrick's, weren't we, Keith? But we didn't get round to it. Sounds like a great event. Yeah, it's not just a booze up, David. It is a massive booze up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to hide the fact. It is a massive booze up. They've got like 100-metre long beer tent for a start. There's beer tents and drinks tents as far as the eye can see. So you're not short of a drink. And it's a huge party. It is a massive party. In fact, I'm a little bit gutted that I've got bookings after, because I'm going to have to flit it. As soon as I finish at 7 o'clock, I'm going to have to shoot. And that is when the time it really gets going in the festival itself. I'm in the VIP bit, which is like a separate enclosure from, I'd say, 25,000 other people. But I can go out in that 25,000 other people and do a bit of filming, that's no problem. But to see it at 9, 10 o'clock when the sun's going down and everyone's partying, and you've got all the different DJs and bands and everything else going off, oh, it's absolutely crazy. It is absolutely crazy. But yeah, so it is a booze up, but no, it's a massive, it's 50-50, sporting as well. Sporting is the heart of it, big time. Eric, thanks for all your subscribers, all the comments on my version of your vlog. There's a good one, mate. Good one. You've got a new vocation in life. I'm cooking dinner again. See you tomorrow. Remember to carry your bags at the Sevens. Yeah, I'll give you a shout, mate. Off run. Yeah, we're going to finish now, Ian. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week over there, Ian. Have fun. We'll get one done, Keith. Definitely, yeah. You have to come over to Bournemouth or I'll come over there. Some people get onto my partner for giving me alcohol. Oh. Honestly, Jamie, live and let live. You know what I mean? If you want to stick a vodka down your neck, then and your missus wants to give you a vodka, then that's life, isn't it? You know, you'd never get any criticism from me, mate, nor would your missus. Where am I after Bournemouth Sevens gigs? Friday night, I'm not at the Sevens, Eric. I'm just doing a hop-in Friday night. Saturday, I'm at the New Star. Sunday, I'm at the hop-in. Everyone's saying, ta-ra to Ian. Yeah, get well soon, Ian. Enjoy your time over on the sunny shine. See you soon. Yeah, there we go. So we caught up. Yeah, so that's this weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. As I say, just hope the weather perks up, and I'll knock up a vlog showing everybody what it's like from behind the scenes, because it is madly interesting how they go about setting a festival up. It is huge work. Give you an idea, it's on a huge there's a huge sports club up by Bournemouth Airport. If you go on Google Earth and look at Bournemouth Airport, just to the sort of northwest of it, you'll see some big flat level playing fields. Massive site. And it's held on there. It's called Chapelgate. And they started building the festival about 2 weeks ago. So they started putting the first marquees up over 2 weeks ago, and it's just continuously day and night building the festival, putting marquees up, you know, doing all the safety and stuff. It's massive organisation. It takes a year to organise, and what'll happen is it'll finish on Sunday night. They'll clear site all next week, and then they'll start organising next year's. That's how much work goes into it, you know, and it gets bigger every year as well. So I'll knock up a video, people. Oh, Trish is in. I'm watching Afterlife. Forgot it was Tuesday. That's because I don't put any notifications up, Trisha. I've been told off. Hope you're well, Trisha. Saff is with us, Trisha. She's in the kitchen. She's been making this cheesecake all afternoon. I don't know what it's going to turn out like. I'll have to stick a picture up because we're going to finish in a minute. Anyone had the mint Baileys? Didn't know there was such a thing. Right, I think that is all the comments. 30, 18, yeah, we had nearly 15 at one point. Listen, I want to say massive thanks to everyone. Oh, figures, I nearly swore then. If Eric's still in, by the way, if you all watch his vlog from last night, right, so Eric went over to, I played a bit of a jokey yesterday. Eric was in Tenerife with Nicola, his missus, all last week. They had a great time from what I make out. And he said to me before he went, I'll do a couple of videos, send them to you and put them on the channel. So I put a post up yesterday saying, does anybody want to see a video filmed last night in Tenerife? And I had a couple of people saying, oh, are you in Tenerife again? Are you in Tenerife? But obviously I wasn't, you know. But Eric sent me the video. I stitched it together, put it up last night, and it was a really good vlog, to be fair. So massive thanks, Eric, for putting that one out. And we put it up. Anyway, if any of you watch it, right, or you've not watched it, if you have watched it, go and have a quick scan through it again. Look out for Eric's F-bomb. I was waiting for it. I thought he's got to drop her somewhere, and there was one in it. And YouTube let it through. I'll do the figures before we go. There we go. Quick close up of the shirt. Look at that. Do you like that, Trisha? Look at my shirt. Quicksilver, red hibiscus flowers. Right, so, is it the 20th of May, is it? 20th of May. So, 4739 on the subscribers. I'm getting near to the 5,000 people. When I get to 5,000, my mate Sophie says I've got to do a skydive. So if you want to see me skydive, get it to 5,000. Subscribe. Analytics. Views. Is it views? Yeah, views. Oh, it's gone slow on me. Bear with me, people. So the views up to 812,420. So I've had 10,000 views more in a week. Not bad, considering I've not put much up. Most of them are Eric's videos and you lot watching me eat burgers. And watch time. Watch time is the amount of cumulative hours you lovely people have spent in your lives watching my videos. And it is very close to 70,000 hours. 69,661 hours. There you go. Great figures. So the channel's getting bigger. Scary stuff. But I want to say this. Thank you. I say it every week and I will carry on saying it. I didn't expect it to go this far. Massive, massive thank you to everybody who watches, comments, has a go at me for taking my daughter out on a school night when I don't. Well, I do. And does everything else. Okay, so keep them coming. If you want to... All I will say is if you do want to have a go at me, at least put your name to it. I won't shout, right? I don't mind. But I want to say a massive thanks to everybody for tuning in. Right? I want to say a massive thanks to everybody for watching all the videos, even the ones Eric makes. And I want to say a massive thanks to all your comments. I do really welcome any feedback, any constructive criticism. Nigel's put a good point up tonight about scheduling the lives. I can see the sense in it, but it's not something I will do, purely because it caused me hassle on the one occasion I did do it. And it's as simple as that. But anything like that, give me a shout, because it all helps improve the channel, and it lets me know what people want. And the only way you can learn in life is by listening to the good and bad, isn't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, massive thanks. A big thank you to Anne and everybody else with the spanners, especially Anne for doing all the links and looking after me back as she does what seems like 24/7. And we'll have a chat, if not, no, we'll have a chat tomorrow if you're free. Let me know. And that's it. I've still got, listen, folks, I do apologise. I've still got some Tenerife vlogs to go of my own. I've got another one Eric sent me, and I've got 3 or 4 more that I've got to get up on my own, yeah. Plus, I'll be doing a lot this weekend as well. I've got another Burger Friday one, not a 2 a.m. one. That's got to go up as well. So there are loads more videos on the way. Promise you that. And really good. And, you know, me and Saff are planning some proper good stuff now the legs are getting better. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Really appreciate you all tuning in live. I'll just have a quick look at the comments before we go, so no, I'm not missing anything out. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's live. 21st of May, or is it the 21st? Sorry, I'll amend it when I Carol Smith got a notification. Yeah, some people do get notifications, some don't, obviously. That is down to YouTube. If you hit, there's a little bell which you can all tap. That allows YouTube to send you notifications. If you've already tapped that bell to say you do allow notifications and YouTube doesn't send you them, that is beyond my control, I'm afraid. I don't, you know, nothing we can do as a channel owner to alter that. So if you don't get them, I do apologise. Love the colour of the shirt. Thank you, Trisha. You've got style. Saff, what you doing? Your dad out of school night, you get scared. That's a thing, Vinny. Do you know what? That is the thing, right? It should be me not going out on a flipping night like that at that time of the morning, because I've got work and stuff the next day. She just sits around the house all day. Yeah, cheers, Keith. Enjoy the cheesecake. I'll stick a picture of it up later. Thank you. Will you be vlogging when you come to Brighton? Yes, I will, Emma. Definitely this time. We're coming a lot earlier in the day, and it's going to be a weekday, not a mad weekend. So I will be vlogging, Emma, and I'll drop you a message, Emma, when I know definitely which day it is. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Anne's also posted. Yeah, thank you, Anne. I do appreciate it. Dave Butler, evening and good night. Dave, I got your message off Eric and I saw the photo. I'll drop you a message, mate. Okay, we'll wrap it up then. I'll let you lovely people go because we've done the hour or a bit more. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Listen, everybody, we were joking about it. There's a lot of people who've got bugs and bits and bobs going on. Get yourself better. Your health is everything, isn't it? I know. Right, so I hope everyone's, those who've got bits coming up and bits dropping off, and you know, Anne's got a bad tooth and all this, that and the other, get yourselves well. All right, summer's coming. Keep yourselves positive, get yourselves well. That's what I'm doing. And thanks for tuning in, and enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. If I don't do a live at the weekend, which I probably won't, I will stick videos up. Keep the messages coming, right, no matter what, and I'll see you all next Tuesday, if that's all right with you guys, 7:30. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as I say every week, keep watching everybody's content. Take care, and I'll see you all pretty soon. From me and Saff, love you all. See you later.